What is up, gamers? It is Electrified DBD back with another video, and this time we are talking about the North American Last Chance qualifiers. Now, this is going to be an incredibly interesting Last Chance qualifiers, and I really have no idea how it's going to go. So I'm going to make a bold prediction, just like I made a bold prediction for Masters 2 Copenhagen. I got so many hate comments for it, everything like that, but that bold prediction turned out to be correct. I predicted Fun Plus Phoenix to win Masters 2, and they did. So take that, haters. Anyways, moving on. Again, as you guys know from the title, I'm predicting Sentinels to win the Last Chance qualifiers too. And now, if you've watched this channel, you know that I am a Sentinels fan. However, it's not just bias, guys, I swear. I think that Sentinels are finally taking things seriously. I think when they won back last year, when they were on top of the world, they still didn't take it seriously. It was just raw aim. They played a very puggy style, and they never adapted to the meta. But they are finally in a boot camp. They have finally, they got rid of Zoms. They are really buckling down. They got Zelsis, who is an interesting pickup, but again, at that tournament back in Masters Reykjavik 2021, he then placed 4th with version 1. He's got an ACS of 238 recently, and I still think that he's a good pickup. Now, is he going to be as good as, maybe Zoms was or Sick? I don't know if Zelsis is up to the level that Sick is, but I think he's definitely a good replacement in the meantime. And I think the boot camp is going to help a lot. Zelsis was one of the main reasons I feel like that version 1 were able to do so well, and so I think Zelsis is definitely a good pickup. Now, I think the main key for Sentinels to actually do well at this LCQ, I think it's pretty obvious. I mean, Tens has to go crazy. I mean, he just has to. I mean, he's got an all-time ACS of 264. To keep an ACS of that is absolutely incredible. I mean, he's insane. There's no other way to put it. He's without a doubt one of the top 5 best players in Valorant in the world, if not top 1 of all time. But you can't say that recently. He has not showed up. But now they're in a boot camp. This guy has said recently that he's been playing 24/7. The Sentinels have been playing 24/7. Dapper's always been Mr. Consistent, and I don't see any reason why that's going to change through this. He's a solid Sentinel player, and I think he's going to be just fine. Shazam will lead the team as well, and then both of them have ACSs of 198 and 214 respectively. Now, I do think that this team it could go either way. It's a new team that we're seeing, and I think that they're actually going to put in the work for once, which I think is why they didn't stay on top. I think they were very cocky. I think they thought too highly of themselves, and they fell. And they always thought that they'd bounce back, and guess what? They never did. But you can never count them out. These guys have won almost $600,000 in Valorant. That is insane. So you can't count them out, and I think the biggest question mark of this whole entire thing, I know you guys have been waiting for me to say it, is Shroud. Shroud is by far the biggest question mark, and I understand that because Shroud has not played a single competitive game in anything in 4 years. 4 years. That's insane. But undoubtedly, he's one of the greatest FPS players of all time. I mean, he led probably the best North American CSGO team ever in Cloud9 to the first NA major championship, which was just an astounding accomplishment, as NA was not in the competitive scene at all whatsoever. If you guys have ever seen CSGO or followed that, but I think that he has the ability in Valorant. He said he's going to be grinding. He said he's willing to do this. And I really think that he's going to be able to be that extra spice that this team needs, that the team was missing with Zoms. And I think Zoms wasn't willing to put in the work, and Shroud absolutely is. I think Zelsis absolutely is. I think Tens is finally going to Texas to do the boot camp, so he's putting in the work. Shazam has always put in the work, and I think Dapper again is finally putting in the work. I think as overall a team, they are putting in the work. Raucus is on as a full coach. They added Matthew Liu, I believe, as an analyst, who is again just one of the greatest analysts in this game. So they are actually fully taking things seriously. So I do think that they have a chance. It does help that their bracket is pretty easy. I mean, let's be honest here. The bracket is not as difficult. They should beat the guard no problem, in my opinion, with these new people, and either Cloud9 or Shopify Rebellion I think that they should beat. Now again, on the other side of the bracket, you've got Evil Geniuses, you've got FaZe, you've got 100 Thieves, so that's where they're going to run into problems, but I think that they'll still be able to come out on top eventually. Again, I know I'm probably going to catch a lot of hate for this. Maybe it's just copium on my part, but I do think that Sentinels actually do have what it takes, because they've proven that they have what it takes. The organization as a whole has proven that they have what it takes. Tens, Dapper, and Shazam have proven they have what it takes. Shroud has in a different game, and Zelsis did when he led his team to a 4th place finish. Now they just finally have to put all the pieces together and go to LCQ and win, and I really think that they can do it. And if Sentinels doesn't win, I think FaZe wins. I think it's one of the two teams, but I really think Sentinels have the opportunity here. This is their golden opportunity at redemption before franchising happens and everything like this. So yes, I'm gonna put my eggs in the Sentinels basket. This channel is all about not being biased, so I really am not putting my bias in here. I know it might seem like it, but I'm doing my best not to, because I really think that this team has the ability, they have the skill, and now they have the practice, and they never practiced before. It was kind of a meme, but they really didn't. They just didn't scrim. But now with the boot camp, the org was finally like, okay guys, let's actually do this. And they are. They're actually doing it. And so I'm excited. I'm excited to watch this LCQ. I'm excited to see them play, and knock on wood, let's hope they do well. So thank you guys so much for watching. Again, like I said, I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for this video. That's fine. Come back to it when either Sentinels or FaZe wins the LCQ. So yeah, I guess let me know your thoughts below. Please be nice when you're when you're commenting below. I'd appreciate you guys being nice about it. This is a friendly place to talk about Valorant and everything like that. But again, do let me know your thoughts, feelings, and everything like that. I am going to be releasing some more videos on my predictions for other regions. I'm not sure if I'm going to do them all in one night and release them, or space them out, or which one's going to be first, but there are going to be others. I'm not sure if I'll get to all the regions, but I'm going to do my best. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Check out the socials in the description below. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.